1v1. Doable. That's what they get relics. Showstopper as well. Waiting for somebody to peek out. A bazooka in his hand. Guess who's there on the opposite side? But it whips now. It's down to the 1v1. He's just trying to run. He's just trying to hide. But you can't run from Hayes. TSM. Stay alive.
Is going to be able to get the spike down. Wardell's going to get flashed off instantly as they fight to retake the site.
Wardell just crouching, doing the crab walk on the heaven side. He does see a player there, spots the king, but does not spot Vice down below. And just like that, you blink and you miss it. Round one here for Cloud9.
30 seconds
Yeah,
left.
maybe deal a little damage just like that. The burst out of the classic from Hayes taking care of tens, but you assume, given what's going on, the Cloud9 should be able to take this round away. They invested into the Bulldog on round 2. It's paying off. That bad boy bites, and she hurts. Hayes is going to go a bit more aggressively here with the Bulldog of his own, but Relics takes care. Cloud9, excuse me, have smoked off entrances onto B. And you assume that that's where they were going to go, but Timo, they actually pulled off. They're not going that way at all. They're heading towards A, and Wardell's ready for it. He's able to get one. Drone gets one as well, as members of Cloud9 begin to drop. But there are only 8 seconds left. They've got to get on the site. They've got to get the spike, and they've got to do it now.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Caught with the knives out, and TSM will hold fast. You saw
This time around, as it looks like they're trying to make a push over onto B. Additionally, Killjoy has dropped the alarm bot just outside of that B lobby, I guess, platform, whatever you want to call that, just to make sure there's nobody rotating around. So it looks like they've committed to this.
Oh my goodness.
But freaking TSM is just mowing them down through the smokes. It's already 2 kills where Cloud9 has been taken out, and they haven't even stepped foot on the site. They haven't seen anybody, Simo. On the round, it looks like the spike is going to go off, folks, as it continues to tick away. Cloud9 rob TSM blind out of a situation that really shouldn't have gone their way.
I mean, it's the tens factor. It's something that I don't even need to tell you that he has the highest KD on the team. I don't even need to tell you that he has the highest kills per round in the tournament. I don't need to tell you.
However, over onto B, you hear the lockdown has been used from the Killjoy as they try to establish some semblance of control over onto B site. The problem is, TSM can sit on the outside of that ult and still deal damage. Cloud9 has already lost one. Once again, it's going to be a late spike plan as TSM has to fight for the reach.
Whoa, Wardell from range goes vertical. One more final time, one updraft left in the tank. He's going to find Vice. Now it's the 5v3. Cloud9 in a very tough spot. Relics is at least going to make it even. Shinobi will participate in that as well. Now it's down to one more frag.
They aren't allowed to be as flexible with where they take the spike as they would like. Now, once again, we find ourselves in a situation where there are only 30 seconds left. Cloud9 still not gotten the spike down. They've got to bust the move. Wardell is able to take care of tens. Jet on Jet in favor of Wardell. This time, Cloud9 is just down to 2 members left as TSM continue starting to invest a lot of their resources over onto B because it looks like that's where Cloud9 wants to go. But TSM's not going to have the numbers yet.
Wow. Nice use of utility there, clearing out back of that site there, but Hayes is holding fast. They do have participation from the rest of the team. Now going to start to funnel over from the A side. Still not concerned. Force it down to a 3v3 as the spike ticks. Pressure gets intense. TSM needs to get involved. Wardell, he's going to be stopped here by the aftershock. Cloud9 are willing to die on the site. Now as he jumps in, he's going to get shot down. Finds Shinobi down to one final player. He needs to defuse, but that could be a swing from Relics. He finds them all. He finds the ace. That's Cloud9. Qualifier as well. I don't think TSM are going to be any slouches. This is still going to be a hard-fought victory here for Cloud9. The weapons can still be heavy in the hands of TSM. We're seeing that exact fact. Sabrosa with the Sheriff. Wardell has popped the Blade Storm, so this has to be a good down here for Cloud9. As they push in, Drone going to find another. Hayes with the third. See what they end up picking up. Hayes is going to be the first contact point here for TSM, but he's just holding on, trying to survive. There's a lot of flashes on the site. Frenzy going to do some damage on Hayes, but it's just down to Relics. And unfortunately, the ace last time not going to be the case in half. A lot of ultimates available, you'd imagine. Cloud9 is going to want to use the mirror color. Unfortunately, caught with his pants down. Ten's going to take him down. Wardell waiting in a very cheeky position. We saw Caboose last time really be an impact player from the wine cellar. He's going to do exactly that this time around. Ten's going to get involved. Updraft goes up. The door gets closed. I find that very interesting. from TSM, willing to play the retake, and boy, will they. Look at the TSM players starting to zero in on the position. They're coming from the catwalk, they're coming from A main, they're coming from all possible angles. The spike has been planted, so TSM need to hurry up. Population, there's no weapons to save, there's nothing to be left. It all goes down to this half. Relic's gonna shoot in that showstopper, can't find anybody. They're preparing now for the push. Drone's gonna find one, Drone's gonna find two. It's looking great. Mitch gonna find a second. Wardell's up above, and they clutch things out. They turn it all the way back around. TSM tie us up 6-6.
With the Jet is going to dash and be the first one on to the B site as members of Cloud9 are hunkered down, trying to get some sort of room, trying to establish some sort of presence. As they are able to get two, the Cutler trades one back out. Relic's is still alive. TSM's just down to one. It's around, so they're not going to have a ton to work with here. Oh no, no way. My gosh, you can't write this stuff. You can't make this stuff up. Shinobi's able to get one, and Tens with the judge. The anvil drops, and the sentence has been delivered, but the sheriff puts him behind bars. Wardell is able to take him out. What a response from TSM.
Smoked off, so he's got to be a little bit more careful, but he's going to develop a little bit of a Venn diagram on the ground as smoke, trying to find success. He does momentarily. Shinobi will be the one that falls, but Vice, Mitch, and Tens will dispatch the rest of TSM, and a 3-round lead start here on the second half. Things are not looking good for TSM.
But, oh, Relics and Shinobi are both there to cause problems.
Wardell is at least going to answer for the sins of his fallen comrades, but he's the only one that remains. Relics and company will be able to stop them dead in their tracks. Tens up above on the generator.
Rosa is weak. He doesn't have a ton of health to his name. You see Tens is already there. He's going to get flashed out. You hear the spike has begun to plant. Tens spots one. Tens takes one. As he's going to drop down on the site with the place to make it up close and personal, but he's not able to take anyone out. Shinobi answers the call. He stops the push. TSM's just down to Sub Rosa. Cloud9 plays that perfectly.
Down the middle, but it did not work out that way. He rotated early. He found success. Now looking at the sixth test of this round. Shinobi once again. Shinobi! Gonna find two. They're gonna push in, looking for the third. Has to go flip and run right now. It's Tens' turn. It just looks like Cloud9 were the team that swung a little harder on Ascent. Bind will be coming up next. Already Wardell out of commission. He'll have to sit the rest of the round out, as will Sabrosa. Down to the 3v4 as Cutler now puts himself in a position with the rest of his team to play. Comes in for Cloud9. Paranoia Hayes, unfortunately, can't see a darn thing as Ken will be able to send him down to the graveyard. Cutler in a 1v2, or should we call him the Clutchler? Unfortunately, this time we will not. Cloud9 wraps up map number 1, a neat little bow.
A convincing win from the boys over in Cloud9. TSM, they showed moments of brilliance. On the attacking side as they work their way towards Hookah. Mitch gets taken out. Unfortunate circumstances, he gets punched in the face. Wardell gets in on the action as well. As, ladies and gentlemen, chaos ensues right outside of the teleporter. One member left on the side of Cloud9 after the dust settles, and it's Vice with the Frenzy, who already has 4, looking for the ace. What a start to the map, baby!
Likely looking for a late round A-site hit, as they're just causing a lot of ruckus. They can still pull off, but if these members end up falling like that, it's all going to be pulled down to Hayes.
30 seconds left.
Dispatches now down to Cutler. They know exactly where he is to jump through. Looking for a jumping classic. Unfortunately, he's already committed 2 members towards that short side, and as a result, you're seeing TSM trying to anticipate it. They're being pinched. Once again, I feel like Cloud9, I should call them the Oreo team, because they sandwich every single round, but this time TSM are able to at least fight back. Sheriff, things are now looking a little bit better for TSM on this eco, and we've seen how these 50 rounds can really slip away from Cloud9. There's a 3v4, they push in, Tens trade. Wardell with 2. That's going to be down to the 1v2. Mitch just trying to survive as he sees Wardell up above, raining from the sky. And now to Rosa. Oh my goodness, almost slips away.
But that time it was TSM who like purposely played into the chaos and was able to get exactly what they needed. But look at the aggression out of Cloud9. They're just running right at TSM.
Possible. Well, 20 seconds, it's now or never. Now they start to come in. Hunter's Fury from the side of Clutchler. He's going to start to do some damage. Does not find anybody, but it's the trade for trade. The 2v2 now is all that remains. But Ken has arrived, and Vice has got his
10
own.
seconds left.
Hunter's Fury, the Blade Storm will find 5v4. Still very doable here for TSM. But it all depends on these next few seconds. They're pushing in 10s, repositioning, still alive, buys himself milliseconds of time for the rest of the team as they start to push in. Vice versus the one final player, Sabrosa. And it's Mitch that'll dispatch regardless of the scenario. Looking at the statistics for the entire tournament, in fact, every map has been defender-sided across the board. Even though some teams prefer the attack, even though some teams prefer Mitch to just pop off, find one pick, it's traded. And now the weapon.
Hey, but wait a second. Where the heck are these guys? You get the yips, you start waiting around, like, where the heck are they? So you rotate back, and that's exactly what Cloud9 does. Now TSM's going to get onto the site, but they only have 8 seconds, and Vice stops it dead in its tracks. Wardell is able to get however, and he's got the op as well to take care of Vice, but no, TSM gets taken out. Shinobi, the IGL. Towards a short. They've waited. It looks like, yep, this one's going to be hot and heavy, but TenZ. Oh, TenZ. TenZ is able to mow them down, looking for a third, not able to get it. As Sabrosa with the Guardian makes it sing. Wardell's able to get one as well as Cloud9 are just down to 3 members left, but Vice.
Dell sprints on over towards the side. He's going to be stopped here by the alarm ball, by the turret, but he's just going to dash on through, looking to get that spike planted.
Oh, wow.
Now in position. He gets it down with 2 seconds left on the clock. The flash comes through, but Wardell does not get flashed. 74 HP. The dream as now comes the nightmare. It's Wardell. Scary sights. For Relic says Wardell.
Cloud9 is not out of the woodworks yet, folks.
TenZ got the blade storm, and now as they start to come onto the site, that's one blade that connects. He's going to refresh that. Wardell proving to be a nuisance. Now TenZ trying to reposition, unfortunately. Vice just trying to track. Cutler almost finds him, almost finds Wardell as well, but now playing close is going to be Drone. He's waiting on the opposite side. Sabrosa was waiting and playing his ankle last time. Now as Vice starts to come through, can a multi-kill come through for Drone? He's hoping for it, finds 2 in the round. Can he find another? Yes, he can! Give it to him! But Vice is down and out of position. We're seeing action on both sides. And still, TSM are holding down both sides, but Cloud9 have already lost a member in a short. And now it'll be traded. Cutler will fall TenZ deep back in the elbow. The smoke here to try to help him escape, and he does so valiantly. Wardell still like a rock. Run! Run, Drone, run! He gets out alive. Wardell will be able to send some parting shots. Shinobi, but that spike still needs to get planted. Vice looking to do the dirty work there. Wardell has already had a phenomenal performance with the Bulldog, letting it off the leash. Hazed. Spectre not looking like a great round here for Cloud9, as it's a flawless one for TSM. They'll tie us up 7. It's a flawless round as TSM just trying to figure out which site it's going to be.
Oh, there goes the flawless round. Hayes is able to get one. He's also going to upgrade his weapon as Vice starts to plant the spike. This was a gun round, folks, and it was a disadvantage. TSM has invested a lot of their resources over on the B with just 2 members hanging out over on this site. Relics, yep. So he's going to go an aggressive here. Sabrosa is going to get pushed back by the shock dart and the guns of TenZ. Relics manages to get on there, but TenZ is able to take care of 2. TSM down to 3.
Have a lot of information on the site. They still have a lot of time, but the spike is starting to increase in tempo, and that is a glaring sign that TSM need to act. One is defusing. Spray from Vice. Shock Dart's going to help out in that process, but he's still alive, still defusing. Pros don't fake, and Pros.
Remember down, there's a neural theft that's been used. Sabrosa spots one. Sabrosa gets the business as Vice gives it to him, and that's going to drop things down to 3. However, for Cloud9, and one of them is certainly worse for Where, make that 2. Mitch, the only healthy one on the side of Cloud9 there. Excuse me, not healthy. He has 3 health. The health was so low. All start to rotate, and all start to funnel over. Shinobi, who's had a slow map. He's going to hit a good paranoia. Looks like he's going to try to telly. Back behind him. Oh, no. He got canceled. Oh, my gosh. Shinobi does it, ladies and gentlemen. Drops it down to 2. 2 somehow stays alive, but Cutler stops it. It looked dicey for TSM, but Clutchler does it again. Well, Cloud9, excuse me, have personnel for days. Mitch is certainly weaker, but the spike just continues to hit. Cutler's able to take care of TenZ, playing aggressively there, but the round is going to go in favor of Cloud9. And
in the round to follow, that might be played. But he's looking to get involved. Vice, unfortunately, blinded by the light. He's going to be sitting out for this round. Cloud9 now down a member, looking towards his A site once again.
And he's the last one standing. However, in a 1v2, he's got an operator. He's got the blade storm. He hasn't been spotted.
Wow.
30 seconds left. Oh, he's able to get one.
30 seconds left.
So the shot! 10! Oh my god! Rule out the 10 factor either. He finds a 4K in a round, but TSM Wardell already finding an early pick. Has to be good news for TSM. 10's now gonna sit out.
Cloud9 on their toes. TSM doesn't have the numbers advantage, but they've got to bust a move. Ladies and gentlemen, Cloud9 looking to push this thing to match point. Mitch is able to take care of Hayes. Mitch looking to get a second, and Mitch lights up the kill feed yet again. But Wardell with the operator, able to trade out relics. A random tripwire still around. TSM backs off. Ladies and gentlemen, Cloud9 at match point.
Them can bring us to OT.
Hayes taking a look. It's a Guardian. Sentinel over that A short area. As it looks like that's exactly where TSM goes. And oh my gosh, the CC was huge. Sabrosa with the three-piece mows apart Cloud9. Ladies and gentlemen, this looks...
Gonna feel it. Sabrosa is gonna take him down. Spike still not planted. Shinobi has to clutch things out. Hayes. And still plays slow. Now he comes through. The shots are good from Sabrosa. TSM.
Smap TSM just down to 2 members left. Drone's one of them. And Shinobi's on the site trying to keep things at bay. They're going to smoke off the entrance. Now Sabrosa's going to take his way forward. Shinobi's going to be the first one there, but oh, the timing! Sabrosa happens to be fine, but 10 takes him out. Drones is going to trade that back out. Drone's access point on that pinch. Cloud9 is walking straight into it. Cutler's going to be the first one there. Drone is there as well with a bit of CC. If Cutler goes down, yeah, the flashes are there. And I believe Cutler spotted 10. 10 gets taken out. Vice is going to get flashed up as well. Vice trades it, but Wardell. TSM, why they normally invest their utility towards B, this time it's over onto A. Cloud9's going to get onto the site for free.
Yeah, they'll find an early pick as well. Make that 2. This is looking like another overtime round and less Wardell. Commission see now as they start to push on in.
Mitch has done it time and time again, but this time he's taken out. Shinobi, however, the IGL for Cloud9, looking to keep things alive, but he's going to get taken out. Cloud9 just down to 1. Vice in a 1v2. Knows exactly what both of them. Oh! Vice! Oh my gosh! How did he do that?
Oh, looking for picks. Can't find anybody. Wardell about to peek hookah, but does not get spotted. Now as he tries to jump out, shot's going to be good. Down to the 1v1. Sabrosa behind the Tunican. They just barely pass each other. Now Mitch is just
trying to work their way up A short. There's the cage. It's going to give away all of their positioning. It looked like Mitch was able to get through into U-Haul, and they're going to take the telly out. Hayes is still there, however.
Doesn't matter. Wardell is not there. That's all that matters for Cloud9. They don't want Wardell to be a part of that conversation. Now Hayes sprays. Hayes finds his mark, and TSM stay alive. Like the Jets been replaced, of course, with the Reyna, and we're seeing TSM really pack a punch, pushing onto the site. Cloud9 now just down to 2, but of course they're able to fight back. Sabrosa out of commission just before he finds 3K on the round. There's that Snake Lady packing a punch from a distance.
Strong start on the defending side. Cloud9, TSM going a bit aggressively here towards mid, but 10s and Mitch just pick them apart.
And now the Lyra comes through. They want to participate. That's just a scary sight for TSM. Cloud9 will see if they react to it accordingly. They do have Mitch waiting on the opposite side. He's in a pretty good spot. Wardell's going to be taken down. He can convert onto the second. Sabrosa now going to lurk all the way back around. We'll see how much damage Cloud9 can do as it's just down to 2 players with Spike behind enemy lines. If Wardell's alive, anything's possible for TSM. So Cloud9 to take him out first. Very crucial. It's the passive B-side play. Shinobi finds a lurking Sabrosa. Cloud9 pretty disconnected from sites altogether. TSM looks to hit this B-side. We do have Vice waiting on the opposite side. Like clockwork, TSM will dispatch TSM a flawless round for Cloud9. What's happening? He's going to find one. Invisibility pushes him forward. He's going to get to safety with Relics, and he escapes. BHP is all that remains. If he finds this pick, he can heal up, but he can't. Relics will find 2. You don't need an Empress. Now there's no stuff that comes through. That's going to be the dunk. And now with 13 seconds left on the clock, Cutler position to succeed, but they need to get there first, and they need to take down Cloud9 in the process, but it's not off to a hot start on the B-side.
Oh gosh, freaking Cloud9 again, and I know it's not a gun round for TSM, but the way they're winning these rounds, Timo, is just so dang impressive for Cloud9. The lockdown Relics is able to get a very important kill on a second one as well. Hayes the last one standing here. He's gonna get the spike down. but oh my gosh, is he right in the corner? Is he okay?
He is, but unfortunately not for long.
Different looks. We've seen the Viper spit. We've seen aggressive pushes up mid. We've seen delayed pushes, and it looks like that's exactly what we're going to get here on B. But once again, it's a save round for TSM. Cloud9 continues to make a statement.
Yeah, one after another, down to one final player, Sabrosa.
Oh my gosh, they have two of them. Just on the other side of the smoke. It's a bloody firing squad. Shinobi gets 3 as the IGL for Cloud9 continues to keep TSM at bay. TenZ does it as well. You go into the second half so far down that you lose the coin flip pistol, and conventionalism says you lose the next one as well. There's no amount of utility that can save you from that. Shinobi is able to take care of Hazed early on. TSM once again at a numbers disadvantage.
Shots gonna connect down to the 1v3, finds the second, finds the third! Are you kidding me? Down to the 1v1, coming in from behind. It's Relics playing the tower. Spike is taking a drone, slows things down. Guess what? Aftershock surprise. Now he's playing behind the map. Shots good! Drone with the one! Another retake here for Cloud9, pushing back into this A site.
Toxin screen down.
Hazed is still alive, so you have to keep all of that utility in mind. Wardell, once again, who will guard the Guardians as he does it again. TenZ is going to use that Empress, as you hear the Rolling Thunder has been used as well. TenZ, the last one, in a 1v4, is able to get one, going to get flashed up. Pops himself right back. TenZ holding this tight angle. Oh my gosh! Oh, TenZ! TenZ is able to get 2. Drone is able to trade him out as he gets the second one, but Shinobi does it! The IGL for Cloud9 rips apart TSM. All right, here's Wardell. Has spotted 3. He got tagged up a little bit, but the Smokes are going to try to create some space. Mitch takes him out with the frenzy yet again. Hayes gets 2 of his own, looking for the 3rd. Give it to him, baby! TSM wins the pistol. Ooh, there's the Rain of Blind. Starting to funnel in. Cutler's going to be there. Oh my gosh, Cutler gets a Glad. He's looking for a 3rd. He's going to get flashed up towards the backup. But someone stays alive! How does he do that? Cloud9's just down to 1 member left. The Bulldog
towards the B side, but little does he know they've already committed. Relics is going to be playing this late push in towards Heaven. If Cloud9 can push quick, hit fast, then Hayes is going to have to re-rotate over. Sabrosa will at least find one. That's the spike down. Hayes is going to stop Relics from pushing forward. Better be careful here. Shot's going to be good. The paranoia comes through, and now Sabrosa has to be careful. There's somebody on the side. Cloud9 have played this well now, but Sabrosa plays it better. Shot's going to connect. Less than 5 seconds left to plant. They're going to commit to it. They're going to try to push forward. They now seem to push in from Cutler. From the lockdown from Cutler. Now it's down to the 1v2. Shot's going to be good. Now it's just down to the 1v1. The drone is injured. If Mitch can just perfectly play this out, buy some time. Plant is perfect. The Nano Swarm, he can't really opt in to fight it. I think there may be another Nano Swarm in the tank. We're about to find out. That's it. That's the jump peak. There's the defuse. Mitch now trying to play it. Shot's going to be good.
Really as well to try to help add some cross cover, but the Viper Spit is going to come down in response. Wardell's able to get 2 as Bison Relics are taken out. Hayes playing in his ultimate, but TenZ and Mitch join the party. Hayes gets another one as he tries to keep TSM alive, but Cloud9 with 6 seconds left. It doesn't look like they're going to get the spike down. TSM look like they're going to rob this round from Cloud9. They've managed to get onto the site. Hayes on the other side of the smoke, but he gets punished. TSM's just down to 2 members left. Cloud9 managed to get the spike down. Sabrosa, however, stops one, and they stop the other as well. TSM managed to pull that thing off. It was not.
Oh, 1v1. Doable. That's big in Relics. Showstopper as well. Waiting for somebody to peek out. Bazooka in his hand. Guess who's there on the opposite side? But it whips. Now it's down to the 1v1. He's just trying to run. He's just trying to hide. But you can't run from Hayes. TSM. Stay alive.
Cloud9 looked. For us to be here, it's like what we saw in Vine, but worse.
Oh, that's a little unfortunate, but unfortunate for TenZ. Wardell with the quick reaction times.
Cloud9 not with a ton of options. Not much to work with.
30 seconds left.
Relics trying to work his way onto the site. With just 3 members left, Drone is able to take him out. Hayes is still going to be on the opposite side. TSM mows down Cloud9 as both teams avail themselves of that. TSM just down to 3 members left as they fight to get to into overtime, but the guns from Cloud9 may be too much. As TSM just down to 2 members left, Relics gets onto the site, and ladies and gentlemen, Cloud9 do it again! The third best of 3 in a row against TSM, and they best Team Solo Mid.
How did it get to that point?